As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So NC State's offense will have first crack at this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They'll put in play from the 41 on first down. They'll give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Trying play action. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. So the Cal Bears offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, and how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Golden Bears can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Terrell. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give out of the gun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
He's in open space downfield. Breaks into the open. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rushes on him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Lester. Fires to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. NC State has to come up with a big play here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. There he goes. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The run from the shotgun. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Lester. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Mississippi State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the SEC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Stark Vegas. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Casey. Oh, what a caught! He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Golden Bears racing to the line in a hurry-up. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, spin move. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're working that left side.
And I love QBs that understand when they need to put some extra sauce on the football. You see your guys sit down in the zone, running a curl, boom, fire that puppy to him, get it on him now so he can catch it before he gets destroyed. Nice job by the QB putting a little extra sauce on it.
The Golden Bears, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under fire. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Golden Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Vaughn. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Fires into the end zone. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. NC State backed up in its own territory, just looking for some room on 1st down. Finding an escape route. Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Power football with the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Out of the gun to give to the back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Intercepted for the 11th time. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Second down, he'll throw it. Working that left side now. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. To the air on first down. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the run, it's Casey. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He makes a grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll run it. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Go straight ahead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cal!
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So they only had to move the ball 30 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Lester. Using his legs to buy some time. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
That middle linebacker just wanted it more, man. He came right up the middle. He was able to beat and cross the offensive lineman's face and work his way to the QB.
The Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab in the backfield. It's Casey. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Turning it on! They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? And the Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Rides to back and leaves it. Not much there. Picks up a couple through the 22. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Lester. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Corrals it at the 45. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The lone back's got it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Golden Bears line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Offense in a bunch formation. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Caught near the sticks. It's Vaughn. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. Lost a throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Sends it downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers. And they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Back to pass, it's Lester. Fakes to grab. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man on the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He hurls one deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic than they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Hit as he throws. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Finally brought down. What a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback, and they're able to come away with a pick.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Lester. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Gonna run it. It's Jennings. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. And that is no good after the missed field goal, still down by 11.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Give to the running back. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Dropping back, it's Lester. Pocket breaking down. The Wolfpack line up facing third and approximately half a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one. The give on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Alexis. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll ride the hot hand. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Now he's looking to throw it. With the catch, it's Smith. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. The Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. There he goes. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. That's caught. It's Terrell. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on second down. Keeps it on the drive. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Golden Bears come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
It's not sexy. It's not pretty. It's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now,
and into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cal! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. They're trailing by just 4 to Kansas State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air, it's Lester. Quick completion on the out. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Snags it inside the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They just keep firing. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Jennings. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Golden Bears! The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David he's going for it all. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
Come on, offense, come on.
Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Grabbed over the middle, it's long. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Golden Bears have moved it inside the 20. Going to the run, it's Casey. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Plows through the defense. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Powers through. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Takes the handoff. It's Jennings. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. Gives it on the option. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Leaves it with the back. Finding open areas. He's loose. At the 30. The 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Lester. The short hands, it's Smith. At the 35, he's got room. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.